Hello, this is Ron Climer, Climer School of Real Estate in Orlando, Florida, and I'm just here to talk to you today. And I wanted to talk to you about something that's kind of near and dear to my heart, and that is your new career in real estate. Now, as you start your new career in real estate, people tell you a lot of stuff. Sometimes you don't quite know what's true, what's not true. But let me tell you this, and this is true. It is more lucrative to list real estate than it is to run around showing somebody else's listings to buyers. Now, a lot of times people don't tell you that when you first start. It's something that you seem to learn as you go along. I want you to learn this early on in your career. Now, there's nothing wrong with running around with buyers, good buyers. But let me tell you the best way to find buyers. When you have 10, 20, 30 listings in your inventory, you got your sign out there, your name writer out there, it says call Ron Climer, then you're going to find plenty of buyers. And so I want you to spend your early days in your career learning how to list. Don't worry about learning how to sell somebody else's listings, because it's just harder to earn money working with a buyer. Now, it seems easier because when you're selling houses, it's like a tangible asset. It's easy to see, oh, isn't this pretty? You're gonna look good in this house, Mr. Buyer. Whereas listing property is basically selling the intangible assets of a broker. You're selling the services of listing with a broker. So, but it takes a lot less time to list a house. You go out and you make an hour and a half presentation. People either list with you or they don't. And you get better at making that presentation as time goes by. And it takes less and less time to list the house. Now also, if you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 or 20 listings, you can start to sell your own listings, which then you get the listing commission and the selling commission. If you're running around with a buyer showing other realtors' listings, you only have the opportunity to get one side of the commission. So do yourself a favor and get out and start learning to list. Don't worry about learning to work with buyers. That'll take care of itself. Another advantage of working with listing real estate, one of the biggest aggravations in real estate, quite frankly, is the other agent. Whenever you're showing somebody else's listing, you're always doing things the way they want to do it. You're splitting the commission the way they want to do it. You're showing the property at their convenience. Maybe they put a multi-lock on it, maybe they didn't, who knows? Whatever their whim is what you got to put up with. Maybe your offer gets submitted enthusiastically, maybe it doesn't get submitted quite so enthusiastically. But you're always dealing with the other guy. Whereas if you list your own houses, you're dealing directly with the seller and things are being done your way. Another cool thing about listing, you never hear a new objection. People have objections to buying, people have objections to listing, but in listing, you don't ever hear a new one. After you've been in the business 6 months, you hear every one there ever was. Gee, we don't want to pay a commission, and the guy down the street says he can get more money for the house. Other than that, you'll never hear another objection, so you're not hearing new objections. Whereas with buyers, they can object to the next door neighbor, the color of the carpet. There's 1,000 things they can object to. But what I want you to do is take my word for it, spend your time learning how to list property. Now, that's not what this video is about, but I'll be glad to put some up if you think you want that. So, listing is just the best way to go. And by the way, the biggest advantage of all is the listing agent is always the hero. Everybody said, oh, Ron sold my house, when maybe the buyer's agent did all the work, but Ron gets all the credit. So the listing agent always seems to get more credit. That sold sign's out there with the listing agent's name writer on that sold sign. So anyway, this is Ron. Y'all stay in touch if we can help you. If you need a 45-hour post-license class, we'd love to have you come to ours. If you need any help passing your state exam, check out my math videos right here on YouTube. Come to my 2-day class. Anything we can do to help you. That's our phone number right there, 407-822-3926. Y'all be in touch. Have a wonderful career.